Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Aurora and I'm your Ring Master. I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you ever laid your eyes upon. Isn't that right, chat? Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right on with the show. There's Gangle and Zubal and Ganger too. Ragappa Jackson, there's Gavmo. Woohoo! Day after day after day after day after day we fly past the moon and the sun and we don't know why. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hi everyone, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let me just quickly turn on the background music. Woo. But hello Colin, hello Ma. It's so good to see the two of you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? I'm lurking, but man, over 20 minutes sitting in a D&D game where nothing happens makes it a challenge. Let me tell you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that can be a little bit frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that, Colin. But hopefully having us in the background will be a good distraction from the, from the monotony of your current game. Almost missed it. Well, good thing you didn't. That's kind of why I do like the 10-minute waiting period, if I'm 100% honest, because sometimes it takes a minute for people to show up, and I don't want to start without waiting at least a minute before people arrive, because I feel like just cold starting a stream can be a lot, and I mean a lot. Also, hello Hikari, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And hello Virus. Oh my gosh, so many people are coming to say hi. Also, please follow XR Sweets or Hikari, whichever you prefer. Tomorrow she will be doing a birthday stream, so if you can, please make the time to stop by, say hi, and give her some well-needed love for her birthday stream. It's not her actual birthday, but it is the stream celebrating her birthday. So please, if you are financially able, let me just pull up the phone link, hold on. There we go. So that is Hikari's throne. So if tomorrow you guys are financially able to and comfortable, please give Hikari a birthday present because she deserves to be spoiled. The mignon potato cat cleric. Yes! Yes! She is so cute. She is so mignon. And you are not just a potato. You are not just a potato. I'll be lurking once I feel I am needed in the game. Gotcha. We're continuing the scarecrow hunt again. Once we can get back to the investigating, we've had RP, stuffing back to the party. Why? Cleaning up the crime scene. Why? An RP interrogation with the witness. The fuck is going on over there? I'm confused. No, give it all above. I mean, there is stuff on your phone for Bubby. There's like cat food and cat toys, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, real quick, I've got some stuff that I want to talk to you guys about before we get started to keychain making. So one thing I gotta say straight up is that I have decided what my wedding bouquet is going to be, and if it wasn't like obvious, the thing is that like I cycled through some options to be like, okay, well I don't want to be obvious, so let's look at some different options and then I pick. But in the end, I ended up going with this white lily bouquet, and I like the meaning behind the white lily. Hold on, let me pull it up. So the white lily is supposed to represent purity, innocence, virtue, and rebirth, but it also represents renewal, which I think for me, being with Louis has kind of renewed me in a sense. Like, I don't know. Like, because of all of Louis' love for me, I feel really cared for, and I feel motivated to also, you know, take care of myself in a sense. Well, I mean, okay, before Louis, I was, you know, trying to take care of myself, but I am very motivated to take care of myself, because if I don't, Louis is going to be sad, and to be honest, now I would be sad if I don't take care of myself, because I like taking care of myself now. But yeah, innocence? Yeah, it represents innocence, which, I don't know, I feel like me and Louis' love for each other came from a very innocent place. Like, our love story kind of started as, like, you know, that puppy dog love, like, sort of that young first love that somebody experiences. So our love, like, started out, like, it's a very innocent story, honestly. Of course, well, as a Hamburg Bonk would indicate, yeah, I'm not that innocent. But I would say that our love for each other is very pure, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's why I picked the white lilies. I'm very excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it, because it is in the lore video. My bouquet is in the lore video. Although I think I'm doing a toss this year, because here's the thing. I can't give the bouquet to any of my friends, because the thing is that out of my adventuring party, I am the last person to get officially married. Like, I was the first to get legally married, don't get me wrong, but I was the first to get, like, no, I was the first to get legally married, but I am the last misfit to have a wedding ceremony. It took that long for me to actually get married. So I can't give the bouquet to anybody. I can't even give it to Lena, because, well, first off, she's already married, and she did the exact same thing to me. So I think I have to do a bouquet toss. Also, oh, thank you for the alert, Colin. Also, guys, I have a couple shout outs I have to give before I pass the mic over to Sammy. Guys, to put it mildly, I'm kind of fangirling right now for Jill's upcoming debut, because he just, like, released, like, a rap cover on Twitter that I have to show you guys, because I'm impressed. Like, for the record, I'm gonna also give him a shout out real quick. For those who don't know, Jill Vestick, aka my bro Jill, he is going through a whole rebranding from being a VTuber to being a, God, what was it called again? It was a type of fish. A viper fish VTuber, and he obviously, like, as you can tell from this image that I'm showing, he looks so fucking cool. But on May 5th, he's going to be doing his re-debut, which also features a whole-ass rap concert. He said it was going to be a concert, but he didn't say what kind, and it is a full rap concert, and I am so excited, but you guys got to hear this. You guys got to hear this. Wait for it.
Freestyle. Bitch, I'm stylish. Glock tuck, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish. Watch out my wrist, but I want that in diamonds. Homie starting crazy when I pull up, it's silent. Mile high, run this shit back, bitch, I'm stylish. Glock tuck, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish. Watch out my wrist, but I want that in diamonds. Homie starting crazy when I pull up, it's silent. Mile high, fuck up first class and that pilot. Perspective, bitch, I got everything I wanted and some extra. I am not type of turning into a detective. Got two on my own phones, barely even check them. Uber is a boo, I don't call, I just text it. Catch her on bail, my little bitch got arrested. Flex on my legs, it's no Bexes and no besties. Just shake it, no guesses, and don't text me. Two pistols, 30s in the clip, these are Kimbers. Open it, smack it in this bitch, I'm Kimber. You be doing cash and just getting a little bitch like a dip for that. I got a bitch, but a bitch ain't got. And that's the trip when I dip, so I. You bitches pale talking about me like I'm. And she knew it, then there was my motherfucking see, bitch, I'm stylish. Glock took big T, shit Billie Eilish. Pop the fuck up when I'm back on an island. Heard it sound crazy, but my name now is silent. Mile high, run this shit, bad bitch, I'm stylish. Glock took big T, shit Billie Eilish. Watching my wrist, but I want that in diamonds. Always sound crazy when I pull up, it's silent. Mile high, run this shit, bad bitch, I'm stylish. Glock took big T, shit Billie Eilish. Watching my wrist, but I want that in diamonds. Always sound crazy when I pull up, it's silent. Mile high, fuck up first class on the pilots.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Like, okay, for the record, if you guys know Oshi culture, I've never had a male VTuber be an Oshi for me. I think Jill hit it. Jill's my Oshi. Jill is my VTuber Oshi. I will say, my Oshi in life is obviously Louie. I love him. He is my fiance. But when it comes to VTuber Oshi, Jill's my Oshi. He wins. He is so fucking cool. I am so excited. So please, if you guys liked what you heard, please check Jill out, especially on May 5th, because that is when his rap concert is happening, and I'm gonna be there, guys. I am going to be there in the crowd, just be like, yeah! Ah. He kind of sounds like Schoolboy Q with the gruffness to his voice. Yes! The gruffness, I like it. It has like a bit of a growl to it. It's so fucking cool. Also, Hikari, I know you're in chat right now. Do not tell Jill I am fangirling right now. Just so fucking cool, honestly. So I am so proud of him. Anyways, I am gonna let Sammy talk for a bit before we get on to keychain making. So, Sammy! Hi everyone, it is so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So, honestly, I've been having a really good week. Like, the week started out shit, don't get me wrong. But we're finally figuring out some of the triggers with some of my usuals to the point where I am catching it before it even happens. And I'm just like, huh? What? The fuck? And honestly, we've had some no flop days, so I will take that. The only time that my usual screamed was just because she was sick of listening to Taylor Swift on Fridays. Which, you know what? Fair. Fair. I thought she liked Opalite, but apparently not. When you've heard it for a few Fridays in a row, I guess you want to move on to your comfort tracks. Okay, girly. In other news, I actually went to a constellation event near me recently, and I went with my mama. And it was really nice. They had a lot of telescopes where you could do stargazing. Although I will say, because I went earlier in the day, there wasn't a lot of stars to be viewed. However, you could see sunspots. You could see, like, really close-up images of clouds. And one of the telescopes was pointed at a really cheeky spot. It was pointed at the sign of the bookstore that they were right next to. And in that sign was a whole ass bird's nest. And it was so fucking funny to just look up and be like, oh my god, that's a bird. But yeah, I also got a lot of fun freebies. I got like some stargazer guides on how to, like, you know, look for stars in the sky depending on what time of year it is. I also had a lot of fun getting like constellation cards. Yes, I basically got trading cards for constellations for going to this free event. And then I got a whole ass hardcover book for free just because I showed up early. They were like, hey, these are collectible books, here you go. And I'm like, huh? So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Honestly, it was just like a nice little thing to just come out to for a little bit and then go have lunch. So yeah. Also, for those who don't know, I play in a D&D campaign that we basically call it the Blackveil campaign, and I recently got artwork. And to put it mildly, It's been memed. It's been memed. So, here it is. Well, I need to pull up cheese. Hold on. Just... Thank you. So, this was made by the GOAT, the amazing man, Mr. Nerda, for the Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I play in. I'll put his VGen in chat. So, you're probably wondering, why the fuck does this dude look so angry? And why does he have the word pancakes behind him? Well, let me tell you. It's because, straight up, this boy, Zeal over here, played by, lovely community member, Oscar. He is amazing. He is wonderful. Love him. Zeal woke up telepathic one day. And he didn't know he was telepathic, so he had no control. So the whole party was hearing his thoughts for a good maybe half of the day. And when we told him, he was so perturbed. He was like, I feel like my privacy is getting invaded. I don't like this. So my character, Alicia, the one on the left, suggested, maybe you should just say a word over and over again in your head so that way we don't, you know, really pay too much credence to it. Like say pancakes over and over again. So for a good, like, half of the day, he's just thinking, pancakes, 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 pancakes. And the party was losing their shit at this. I will say, the issue has been resolved, but the character Zeal is now followed by the curse of pancakes, and this image, I hate to say it, sorry, breaking news, Bobby! Breaking news, Bobby! Did you have to include the zesty picture? Sorry. Hikari just sent me pictures of Bobby, all on her keyboard. It was great. Anyways. Within our D&D group alone, this became a meme. So now, we have, this lovely image of Zeal. So, if you guys ever want to make a meme of Zeal, here's the image. If any of you guys know me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or Discord, if you guys want this picture of Zeal to make a meme to send in to the Black Veil crew, let me know, because honestly, it's a great meme image. And fun fact, Oscar was so confused because he's like, wait, how did you know I was making this exact pose when this whole event happened? Sammy, you're freaking me out right now. So, yeah, needless to say, if you guys want to make memes, I am opening the floor to you guys making memes. Much to, poor Zeal's, chagrin. Anyways, before I, move on, to working on the keychains, this is what Hikari sent me. So for those who don't know, Hikari's working on a Bubby journal right now, and she printed a ton of images of Bubby. And you'll see what I mean by zesty Bubby. Like, look at this zesty pose in the middle right here. Like, nearby the E and the R, that is a zesty pose. I'm sorry. That's a zesty pose of Bubby. I feel like Virus Misheard if I got a zesty picture of Hikari, which in that case, I'd be concerned. I'd be like, I didn't know we had this kind of relationship. Why are you sending me a zesty picture of you? Are you just making sure it's good? I have 40 more pics I can print out, but yeah, start with these. Use these first, and then move on. But yes, these are the pictures that Hikari has taken. But yeah, needless to say, it's been an interesting week. I'm just being silly. You know, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Hikari sent me a fashionable picture of her, but I'd be surprised if she sent me a zesty one. Look, I am the platonic soulmate. I am her bestie, but I would have some concerns. I'd be like, why are you sending me this? You know that I'm married. Like, what is this? Do I need this? No. I'm insufferably straight. Unless you're checking to make sure the picture looks good with me, which in that case, sure. I can't print out our pics. Oh my god. Alright, I also had to put on a hoodie. Because we're about to get crafty up in here. All these pics are stickers. I figured it's like that that printer that we put on your phone a while ago, now that I think about it. I can't. Oh, you can? Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Like, dead ass. Maybe you should. It's the girlies. That's different. It's different? Are you sure? Like, I don't know. Oh, shit. Okay. That just happened. Okay, let me just make sure we're doing good. Pop. Sit properly on your chair, because we're about to get crafty up in here. It's about to get crafty up in this bitch. Okay, guys. So, we are going to be switching back to Aurora. If you guys would like to bring me back at any point during stream, feel free to redeem Samo. But for now, or I guess I'm staying. For like 10 minutes. Thank you so much, Hikari, for the 10 minutes of Sammy mode. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get right into our keychain making. So I'm gonna switch over to the streaming content screen. Hello. Also, I am wearing my pink sweater today. I wanted to be cute. Felt a pink sweater was needed. My journaling knowledge has leveled up. I watch many a video. Ooh, okay. So, last time... Where are my supplies? Okay. So, last time, we finished making the abstract... Well, actually, we still have some abstracted to work on, but we have the abstracted. We finished the Gangle set. Lovely Gangle. Also, I should put up the image of, I changed it by mistake, so give me 1 minute, please. I just need to bring up the digital circus crew. There we go. There's the digital circus. But this is Gangle. And then finally we have the lovely Pomni. But we have a few more that we can work on. So let me bring up the options for today. So I'm gonna put these to the side. Oh, there you go. So the options that we have to work on today for the Digital Circus sensory keychains are... I think I just dropped something in the background, but that's fine. We have Jax. We have Zooble. Zooble. We have Ragatha. We have Kinger. And we also have the abstracted, which we can finish as well. These are the abstracted. But let me pull up a poll for you guys, so you guys can vote on which ones we're going to work on today. Poll. Okay, so who should we make today? Ragatha, Jax, Kinger, Zooble, and finally Abstraction. So we're gonna let that go for 2 minutes. So it should be above the poll right now. So place your votes on who we are going to make. Will it be get your Jax toy, have a little laugh, boy? Will it be Zooble? Zoobel? So I should probably make sure this is expanded so I can see what's going on. Should we make Ragatha? That gives me like evil Ragatha vibes, the voice I just gave. Kinger. Or should we finish the abstracted ones? I will say we'll only be doing 6 abstracted because that's all I have left. Or is it 7? It might be 7. Point B. No, wait. I made 3 abstracted off screen, so it's probably gonna be 5. So it's gonna be 5 abstracted. So I'm just finishing what I'm starting. Ragatha is a good character. I like Ragatha. She's the best way to put it, like, she intends good, but sometimes it doesn't come across the best, and I know that all too well, and I feel for her. I feel for her situation, and I feel like it's gonna come out more in the finale, which is, it's gonna be heartbreaking. I think if I had to pick a favorite character, I'm like torn between, like, I think if I had to pick, it's between Gangle and Kinger, because I think early on I liked Gangle because I could relate to being, like, you know, emotional and feeling like I have no control over my emotions and being really fragile. I could relate to that a lot. I liked Gangle. But in recent episodes it switched into Kinger because of the stuff that's happened. And also, for those who don't know, I used to be a programmer. So a lot of the stuff that happened with Kinger, I was like, oh, I can relate to this. And Abstracted is the one. I see Hikari use some channel points. Alright, I'm gonna go put away the other stuff real quick. But yeah, no, like, the thing is that during the finale, no, not the finale, but the recent episode, that moment with, like, Kinger, like, typing a shit ton, that got my heart pumping. Because I have been there. I have been there in a situation where, like, I'm coding like a mad woman. It is a scary situation to be in, so I was just like, I know what Kinger is feeling right now, and my little heart just, it was hard. It was hard to handle at times. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I came out of episode 8, I was very panicky. Like, I was shaking, I was needing to talk to somebody, so, like, I actually put a message in the server being like, to anyone who has seen it, I need to talk to somebody about this because I'm not okay. Let's see, Abstracted. So, I think, gosh, Abstracted. I feel like that should be like a black and yellow situation, so give me 1 sec to pull up black and yellow. Or should it be, yeah, black and yellow. It's because I was thinking of Kinger, so part of me is like, oh wait, purple, but I'm like, wait, no, that's Kinger. I'm just thinking of Kinger, guys. I love Kinger. I hope nothing bad happens to him in the finale, because, like, if something bad happens, I'm gonna be crying in that theater. My husband is gonna have to console me. It's gonna be a nightmare. Alrighty, so let's get our chords. I think, yeah, I'm making 5 of these. About 5. Right. Now, question. Where the fuck did I leave the start of this chord? There it is. Oh, look at me. I'm figuring things out. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's not like I have a mangled mess of string here. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. 1. 'Cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Okay. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's abstracting. Like, actually. Everything's great, you know? Everything's just great. Here's what we're gonna do. There we go. How many strings do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bonus string. There we go. We'll keep the bonus string. But now I can't store that. Don't worry about it, guys. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine, I swear. Okay, now the yellow. The yellow looks better. It's not a jumbled mess like what I left the black string to be. My chain one second. 2, 3. Oh. 4. 5. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna put those to the side for now. Alrighty, so let's get a couple strings and just get right on to work, shall we, guys? So how are you guys doing in chat? Is there anything that you guys have been going through lately? Anything you guys want to talk about? Because I will say, while I'm working on these keychains, it's a little bit easier for me to talk about something that I'm seeing on chat rather than what's been going on with my life, which is why I updated you guys right at the beginning of stream. A little snipperoonie here. There you go, so. Oh shit! No! 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 Where did it go? Where did it actually go? Oh my god. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, see it? Nope, that's a wheel. Where the fuck did it go? I swear to god. Did it roll under my computer? Here it is. Okay, well, I lost one, guys. I'll find it in 6 months. Don't worry. Just one of them won't be green. That's okay. That's the whole point of abstracted. They are of the missing bits and pieces. So one of them just won't have green. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alrighty, with that being said, guys, saving mode is officially up. If you guys would like to bring me back at any point on stream, feel free to redeem Samo. But for now, here's Aurora. I'm back! And Sammy lost one of the beads? Ah, it's okay. I'll help her find it later, but for now, we gotta get to making. Also, is there any reason why I chose yellow and black for the abstracted keychains? No, not at all. Why are you asking? It's totally because Kane has nothing to do with it, right? Right? And hello, CB. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How are you? And there we go. That's our first abstracted keychain from stream. Oh, I'm so happy. Even though I lost one. That's like the thing that's gonna like haunt me, is that I lost one of these. Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me so hardcore. Ah! My sweater's bunching. Fuck. There we go. Pretty great, that's good! Also, I gotta say, ZB, I always love your emotes. They're so cute. I'm doing pretty good. I'm making some final prep on my wedding, but also I already lost one of the green beads thanks to Sammy. So it's been an interesting day to say the least. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. There we go. I had to make sure they weren't like, you know, blending together. But yeah, right now, ZV, I'm making sensory keychains because Sammy is going to be going to the Digital Circus premiere in June, and she's going to be handing out these keychains to some of the folks in the audience as a way to kind of relieve the stress that most likely we all are collectively going to go through while watching the final episode of Amazing Digital Circus. But I don't know, I feel like it's like a kind of thing to do in a sense, like providing some form of like stress relief during a stressful experience. I think it's a kind thing. So I'm very excited that Sammy wanted to do this, and also that she included me, honestly. So play the games and just ignore the pains, 'cause all that remains is how you prime your brain. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Also, I saw like the voice actor of Kane in both English and Spanish sing that, and just the charisma was on point. As a bard, I applaud them immensely, because that was a lot to do in one sitting. There we go. Also, I just realized this low-key a little bit Kaufmo vibes, but also not Kaufmo vibes, if that makes any sense. These keychains are Kaufmo. These keychains are Kaufmo. If you know, you know. When you know, you know. Because Kaufmo was abstracted in the first episode of Digital Circus. R.I.P. Kaufmo. Although I'm curious if we'll ever actually hear Kaufmo's voice. Like, we've heard him in ads, but I don't know if the ads are the canon voice, if that makes any sense for Kaufmo. I think this is like my favorite part about making these keychains, just like tying knots over and over again until I realized that like, oh yeah, I made a good enough chain of dots to keep this keychain together. I don't know, it's kind of fun, just tying over and over again. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've been tempted to do something lately on stream, but I've always chickened out. But I kind of want to read a book that, like, I've been reading, like, offline. Like, I know eventually I'm going to continue the Crowning Essence series. We're actually going to do a giveaway when I start the Crowning Essence series for a signed copy of the book. So that way you guys get a read-along copy with me. But, to kind of ease back into it, I've been debating on maybe, like, doing just a one-off stream of reading the original Hunger Games on stream. Like, because for those who don't know, this is a weird thing about me. I got really into the Hunger Games. I know Sammy was into it for a while, but I recently got into it, and it is pretty poignant series, to say the least. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. And I know there's a new movie coming out this year that I'm gonna try to see if I can see about the character of Haymitch. So I'm thinking about maybe one of these days where, like, I don't know, it's like kind of like a nighttime storybook. Well, like, not a storybook, because you don't want to read Hunger Games before bed, because otherwise that'll appear in your dreams. But I don't know, I feel like it'd be kind of fun to just read the Hunger Games flat out, like, on stream one day. I don't know, what do you guys think? Or would there be any other books that you guys would want me to read on stream? Oh, so sorry. I am a huge fan of her. I'm actually meeting with her after stream for something very important. Please follow Love. She is amazing. She is wonderful. And she is also the official mixer of my channel. So please, please, please check her out. She's so sweet. But how are you, Love? But yeah, me and Love have plans after stream. So I just realized I didn't cut off the bottom of these. The schnippies. I'm good doing my Uma dailies. Ooh, that's fun. Gosh, let me see if there's anything I could listen to. Tomodachi Life, why not? I want to play the new game so badly, but I can't. Because I don't have it yet. I think it works on traditional Nintendo Switches, so we'll have to see. Also, who is gonna be it? Here's a funny thing. I only have, like, gray and pink beads. What can I make with gray and pink? Bubble? Bubble! I can make bubble! How many can I make a bubble? I can make bubble. Bubble's not really pink, but maybe, like, Bubble's tongue is. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here, guys. Yeah, it's for the Switch One. When the budget is a little bit more flexible, because right now my budget is a little bit tight. Because let's just say some of the stuff that's coming for the Wedding Lore video has been expensive. And I'm currently paying something off right now. And also Sammy's got a few things going on in real life. She actually has to pay for a few things IRL just because, to put it mildly, she has to go on a road trip to a funeral and she has to pay for accommodations. And then also she has rent soon. Oh, speaking of Uma, people behind me in live at Miko Expo were talking about it and said my fave was boring. I almost wanted to say something. How dare! That's rude. That's rude. Don't diss someone's Uma, because that might be someone's Uma. Who's your favorite, if you don't mind me asking? I might not know their name, but if you can send me a picture, that'd be cool. I don't know too much about Uma, other than maybe like a couple memes that Rebelway sent to me. And also some like Doki 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 Doki. Like, that's all I know of Uma. And Haru, I do know about Haru. Haru's cute. I like Haru. I think if I had to pick one as a very a passerby Uma Musume person, I think I like Haru. Haru's cute. Sent it to me? Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna finish this one and then I'll take a look. Ooh! I almost snipped myself there. Be careful with scissors, kids. Ooh. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, so I have 4 abstracted, and then I have these guys, which I think it's just gonna be bubble, because that's all I got. Can I say it with a little bit more gusto? Alright. 1 sec. I just gotta turn off my camera so I can take a look at what Love sent me. So give me 1 sec. Oh! Oh, she's pretty! Oh, she's so pretty! Oh my goodness! Oh! I love her hair color! I am having a boy with me. I feel like I need to get the clip for that. Hold on. I need the clip. Bubble, I'm having a boy with me. Do I have the clip?
And if you're not having fun, and I'm not having fun, then who is having fun?
I'm having a baby.
Exactly. Makes me wonder why you guys even switched up your tone.
I had to. I'm having a boy with me. They really did. Like, props to Gooseworks. She's getting a summer alt this June and I am hoarded. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I want to go with this aquamarine blue. I think that'd be good for Bubble. The limited edition Bubble. Makes me wonder why you switched up your tone. Where's Kinger? yeah, I was about to say, like, I've got, me too, actually. I'm kind of glad that it didn't continue. Because, yeah, the Where's Kinger is fucking terrifying. Just, where's Kinger? I screamed watching that episode. I felt my stomach drop when that happened because I was just like, he's catching on. Gang, he's catching on. If there was any time to panic, now would be the time. I think I'll start with 2 and then see how much I have left. So, Alex's delivery plus my dad being in danger made me stream. Yes, Kiger is everyone's collective dad. See, I was afraid too for Kiger. As soon as he said that, I was just like, no. So when like Potty's like, your ideas suck, I was like, get him. But also, he is a very powerful entity. Please be careful, Potty. Oh yeah, I'm slowly convincing my dad to get me a ticket. Ah! When are you thinking you're gonna go? Are you gonna go like on release day or any of the other days? What are you thinking? I'm having a baby. First day ticket probably. Ooh, that way you can avoid all the spoilers. I'm gonna be dodging spoilers like a majestic jellyfish. I don't trust a fan with spoilers at all. Yeah. I don't either. It's gonna be like Kinger during that promo. It's not gonna end well, I can tell you that right now. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? How much you want to bet someone's gonna sneak a phone and record the premiere? How much you want to bet someone's gonna do that in the audience to spoil everybody on Twitter? How much you want to bet that? 100%? No doubt, yeah, it's gonna happen. Especially after all the Michael Kovac shit going on right now, they cannot take a hint. I remember finding out what happened while playing games with Sammy and Tyler, and then finding out the actual context, I was like, okay, really? Yeah. I remember, like, Sammy being in shock a little bit after it happened. She was just like, ah, fuck, well, this just happened. People might be weird in June. People might be weird in June. Like, I get it, but come on. Yeah. Also, side note, Michael got his digital Circus shirt. It's the stargazing one, and Sammy sent me a picture, and he looks adorable. He looks excited. And there we go. There is a bubble. Can you say it with a little bit more gusto? Wait, hold on. Wow, Kane, you are so funny. Can you say it with a little bit more gusto? There we go. And I'm gonna have 2 extra gray beads, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll have 2 extra gray beads. So I was right with my prediction of what I needed. I feel smart. If I wasn't tight on gaming money, I'd totally get the Kinger plush. Yes! Of the dad of the group. It's like, I have like Kane's Requiem stuck in my head right now. You test my patience, no more pretend. Your salvation has come to an end. You could have anything if you would just give up and love me. Your stupidity is past infinity. 'Cause running the show. I don't have the song. I don't have the song memorized yet. I'm sorry. I'm having a baby. They only got 20 seconds of screen time together, but they're so cute. Yes! Honestly, Sammy mentioned that, like, if she and Michael could dress up as characters from Digital Circus to go to the premiere, she'd ask to dress up as Queenie and Kinger. Like, just wear their blankets. Well, they're blanket capes, but blankets nonetheless. Wear those to the premiere. Because they married. I'm curious. If you guys had to pick a Digital Circus character for me to dress up as, who would you guys pick and why? I'm curious. If you guys had to pick. Ragatha, really? Really? You think I could pull it off? Glad nobody said Jax, because I'm like, well, the purple works. I don't want to be an asshole, you know? Yeah? Oh, I do like her dress. I think that'd be fun. And hello, Brian. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We're just talking about if I had to dress up as a Digital Circus character, who would you want me to dress up as? Nah, you need therapy for a different reason. Yep. As if I already don't go for therapy. As if I already don't. Oh, I just realized I tied so much that I almost ran out of string. I was so focused. As if I already don't go for therapy. Sammy, oh, by the way, fun fact. So for those who don't know, Sammy has a bit of a stressful doctor's appointment coming up. But during that doctor appointment, she's gonna put her foot down. Sammy's gonna put her foot down and say, hey, I want to get diagnosed. It's time. There we go. And there we go. We got Bubble. Alright, so we have finished up the abstractions and the Bubble keychain. Seems I missed out on some stuff. A little bit. You are coming in halfway through the stream, but that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go put these in the bag. Alright, so let's put up a poll to see who is the next Digital Circus character we're gonna make. I think this is gonna be our last one of the stream. I don't know how much time I'll have to make the other ones, but at the very least, I think we can do one more set. Alright, the poll is up. Who are we going to make? Are we going to make Ragatha next? Are we going to make Jax, Kinger, or Zooble? I put a little gusto saying Zooble there. Zooble! Zooby, Zooby, Zooble. Zooble is a great character who had dreams and ambitions. He impacted Gingle's life in a positive way, whether it be platonic or not. We'll say low-key. I am low-key in a, what is the ship between Gaggle and Zooble called? Is it Abstragedy? Is it Abstragedy? Because if so, low-key, a little bit of a shipper for that. I do like Abstragedy. Would you recommend I watch Kiki's Delivery Service? Yes! yes, Kiki's Delivery Service is a amazing movie. I highly recommend it, especially if you are someone who has experienced burnout at all in your life. Highly recommend you check out Kiki's Delivery Service. It's also just a very chill movie. Oh boy, there's a tie. Okay, we're gonna have to do a revote because now there's a tie between Ragatha and Jax. What's that, guys? Gonna let that go on for another 2 minutes. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Ragatha or Jax who gets made? Because I think I only have time for one more. Funny enough, I just came back from Film Fury, and that was before watching another video related to the Amazing Digital Circus. So basically, that's been my whole day so far. I'm surprised the whole streak thing works here, but when I tried it on another stream... Oh, did it not work in another stream? Alright, we are tied again. Who's gonna break the vote? Who is gonna break the vote? Will it be Ragatha or will it be Jax? If you guys cannot pick, I will have to do wheel decide on this, but is it Ragatha or Jax? Who's it gonna be? I think you might be... No, I'm gonna let wheel decide be the tiebreaker. Oh! 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 Is it Ragatha? I don't think Jax is gonna win in like 30 seconds. Unless somebody wants to rig the vote like Love did, apparently. Love is just like, nah. It's Ragatha, man. You gotta vote for... Oh, somebody... The girls are fighting! The girls are fighting! The girls are fighting! The girls are fighting! We will save Ragatha for another time. Hey, they say the best for last. They say the best for last, so we will wait for Ragatha. We're gonna get Jax over with. Fuck Jax, bro. He's a very polarizing character, that man. Some love him, some hate him, and someone has strewn his guts across the digital circus, but you know that's part of the Zooble crowd, you know. That's my pathetic little rabbit. I have feelings. Alright, so that is gonna be a yellow, and that is going to be a purple. Like, he is a good character. Yeah, does that excuse his actions? Absolutely not. Yeah, that's why I say he's polarizing, because some people can look past the actions at the character, and some people could be like, no, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm the kind where I'm like, okay, clearly traumatized, but again, doesn't excuse what he did, because he fucked up. And did he take accountability? No, he didn't. Like, if you think about it, did Jax really take accountability for what he did? No, he didn't. We'll say, I like the song that came out of his character, like, get your Jax toy, have a little laugh, boy, so you're not down to clown, well, I won't let that get me down. Like, I like that song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more. Like, as a character that's written for you to hate, I do like that. I do like him as a character. Like, I think for Digital Circus, there needs to be somebody that you hate. And I think Jax fits that bill very well. Like, as somebody who likes creative writing, I like Jax as a character. Morally speaking, I'm like, oh no, fuck that. But writing-wise, unless the finale changes something, I like him. He's a very complex character. Am I also feeling the stampede of a bunch of Jax fans? Maybe. Potentially. It's not like they're knocking on my door right now like the FBI. So 2, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Blink. 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 There we go. Bet your Jax ones are gonna be the first to go. Yeah. Out of all of my collection, I have a feeling that it's gonna be Jax. Even though, like, we only have, like, 2 of Bubble. I feel like at the theater, people are gonna want the Jax ones because, well, I'm gonna be honest, the Jax ones look the best. Like, they are the most character accurate out of my entire collection. But again, Jax is really powerful. Powerful? Popular! Powerful, we'll see. We'll see. I really love how they introduced such an asshole who has this chaotic personality. One sec. That loves to go deep into the cartoon world himself, but as more episodes drop, you'd see just how miserable he is and why he tries to project this pain onto others, because bro is not mentally stable enough to handle these issues on his own, and it really shows just how complex his character became, and now I just feel bad. Obviously, he's an a-hole, but still, yeah. Like, you do feel bad for him. You do feel bad for Jax. Doesn't give him, like, a get-out-of-jail-free card for what he did. Does it make it more understandable why it happened? Yes. It does explain motive. Again, doesn't excuse it, though. Because, again, he didn't take accountability. To quote another game. Well, to quote a game. Take responsibility, Jax. I don't think he's as bad as Jimmy from mouthwashing, considering what Jimmy's done. Trigger warning, assault of the not great kind is featured in that game, as a heads up. However, the line, take responsibility, I feel that could apply to Jax. Yeah, he's a saint compared to Jimmy! He's a saint compared to Jimmy! Jimmy is the devil! Jimmy is the fucking devil! I like Jax. You do? That's good. Not to mention, if what he did, what his flashback memories implied he did, yeah, he's so terrified of everything. Again, explains motive, doesn't necessarily excuse what he did. But again, I feel the line, take responsibility, could be applied to Jax. There we go. This is our first Jack's keychain. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Zippity bab, these look good. I feel good about these ones. Also, I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one who knows mouthwashing in this chat. Because he's saying, well, I didn't play mouthwashing. That's the thing. I could not play mouthwashing. It would be way too much for me. I do know what happens in mouthwashing. I still need to finish that. Good luck to your soul. Everyone sub, it says Daisuke and Anya. Yes! Oh, there's like a fan cannon going around that like Anya would used to like put like her bed nearby Daisuke while he played video games. So that way like there'd be somebody next to her that most likely would be awake or would hear her if something happened. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I don't worry, I lost my soul years ago. Ryan, did you sign a contract without reading the paperwork? Ryan, let's just say, as somebody who is marrying someone who literally signed a blood contract, it took a lot of shit to get him out of it. You're kind of fucked, my dude. Our DM made this murder mystery thing too complicated. I just read the module. We've been doing a pointless run around with clues that don't matter. You gotta be shitting me right now, really? That fucking sucks. Like, it's okay to include a red herring, but like, don't put like too many clues that are red herrings, because at that point you're just gonna be real, like, off the railroad. I felt like I've seen a lot of games, not like mouthwashing, but where the psychological horror just really messes with you and makes you contemplate everything. Yeah, that's why I like psychological horror. It is so fucking good, honestly. I just love, like, the horror that makes you think. The horror that makes you think is really effective. I saw something about Alice Madness Returns on Twitter, and I went to check how much it was. It is $2. Excuse me? $2 for Madness Returns. $2! Are you serious? Oh my god. Also, give me one sec, guys. I just gotta run to the washroom. I'll be right back. Hi, Mac! And, full disclosure, I bought Madness Returns too. Literally, while I had the screen off, I was just like, I'm gonna go buy it real quick. Cause Madness Returns, holy fucking shit, like, that takes me back. And also, I'm gonna say this right now, the bullshit that went down with the third game, Alice Asylum. What the fuck? It's frustrating. That's frustrating. Oh, I'm still angry. Me too! Me too! I watch YouTubers play that and it's a big inspo for my song series. Hell, wait, actually! You know, you'd think I would have figured that, considering the fact I like Alice Madness Returns, but I didn't. That's kind of cool. I had no idea I was inspired by that. Shipwreck 64 is a good example of that because the ending of the game makes you consider if any one person was really evil for what they did. Gotcha. Except for the company Broadside Animations, those people are messed up and negligent as all hell. Yeah. But yeah, needless to say, to the fuckers who prevented Alice Asylum from even coming out, I was excited for that. The Design Bible! Holy shit, the Design Bible. That thing was immaculate. That thing was fucking amazing. But no, they were like, it's not gonna be profitable. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Sorry, I'm like irrationally pissed off. Don't mind me. Just games of that era in general, though, are really, I don't know, they have a certain vibe to them that are, like, really interesting. Like, honestly, like, Catherine. Like, Atlas's Catherine falls into this category. But there's, like, a few games from that era that were, like, I don't know, they had that bite, that edge to them. I really liked those games. Like, there was Alice Madness Returns, there was Catherine, and there was also, a little bit more comedy than anything, but, Lollipop Chainsaw. Guilty pleasure of mine, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's very camp. But also, holy hell. Some of it I look at it and go, what the fuck, guys? Especially the boyfriend had Keychain. Again, he's alive, but at the same time, it's like, ooh. I think it got a remaster recently, though. Nah, he always got a good view. He's fine. Love! Love! Let's see. There we go. I did, but it's not that good. Okay. Honestly, like, for me, like, when I saw the remake happen, I'm like, oh, that's cool for preservation's sake, but I feel like it didn't need to get a remake. Like, it could have just stuck in its time. There are some games where I'm like, it's fine if it gets a remake, but, like, it probably would be fine just staying in its time zone, if that makes any sense. Because again, good game, but it really was a game of its era, if you catch my drift. But I would be provided with costume adjustments. I don't think I would mind cosplaying Juliet at some point. I think it'd be fun one of these days. Again, provided that there are changes to the costume, like, you know, get rid of the midriff, lengthen the skirt a little bit, maybe give me some shorts underneath so people don't look up my skirt. Safety shorts, yes! Safety shorts! I would need safety shorts for that kind of costume. Because if I just wore the regular costume, I would not feel comfortable, like, leaving the house. I wouldn't even feel comfortable going downstairs. I would just stay in my room. I would stay in my bedroom. Like, that's the kind of thing, like, the original for me is, like, the kind of thing you put on before a certain act. Like, I think Louis would say that I look cute in it, don't get me wrong. I think he'd say I'd look adorable. But I think him, too, would agree, like, don't let anyone else see you like this, please. But I think if there were adjustments to the costume, like safety shorts, lengthening the shirt so it's covering up the midriff, I think it'd be okay. I think it'd be okay. It was inspired by that, an Alice book I read in high school, and a few other games. Ooh. Do you mind telling us some of the other games that it was based on, if you don't mind me asking? Pushing my agenda, but another game that was released in the 2000s with that edgy bite was Psychonauts. Yes, it was in that era of, like, I guess the edgy game decade. That's the way I put it. The edgy game decade. It was just at the beginning of that. It was a trailblazer. Oh yeah, I never got to ask you. I recently got into Alien Stage. Yes! Good job! Good job! And really enjoyed visual storytelling of the world and its characters. Do you have a favorite character and why? I like Till. I don't know, just Till's singing style and general style is really fucking cool. It's got that rebel bad boy energy, but also like with a sweetheart underneath, if that makes any sense. And his story is really good. I really like Till. Excuse me. My OG favorite was Measy. Oh, we know what happened with Measy. I'm your sweet villain. Can't really think of any off the top of my head, but I can tell you the book was Heartless by Marissa Mayer, the same person who wrote the Lunar Chronicles. Ooh, that's cool. Also, I think maybe a cool Halloween costume at some point might be actually Alice from Alice Returns. Specifically the one from the trailer. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. On break, our DM has this habit of over-explaining everything! He made an effort to describe everything and make everything sound like clues, thus making everyone in town seem was responsible. It was just scarecrows committing murders. Let your players imagine things. There's a warehouse up ahead. Oh, is that just like, you know, like a werewolf, but instead of turning into a wolf, they turn into a house? It is now. Does your DM know how to organize? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, there's a difference in immersing your players and explaining too much. Because again, you want to have like a little bit of immersion. You know, the little bits of beads. That's the best way to play it. It's like beads. So, you want at least some explanation, a good amount of explanation. If you have too little, your players are not going to know what's going on. But if you have too much, the string is overloaded and you can't function. But if you have just the right amount of beads of information, your players will both feel immersed and they'll be wanting to engage in your story. Because if you put too much, you're going to overload your players and your string. You just wanted to share the secondary background stories instead of just streamlining us. Yeah. It's too much. Because again, if you put too many beads on one string, it's just going to break the string. It breaks the string of attention. You want just enough to get the idea, but not too much to overwhelm the players. Yeah, Tilla's my favorite too. His story is so amazing, but also bittersweet. Yeah. He's a sweetie pie, though. I love him. I'm 90% caught up with it. I just have to watch the supplementary songs, and I'll be ready for what happens in June. You also gotta read the comics, too, on Patreon. They're free, but they do contain some important information that you need to catch up with. Okay, good. Okay, good. But now we are long rested and going to hunt some scarecrows. You got this, Colin! there. I got the whole bubble thing stuck in my head now. I'm having a baby. You should throw a fucking beach party! You should throw a freaking beach party! Why do you swear? Yeah! You guys know it! Intermission time. Wait, that's what I should listen to during this last bit. I was originally going to wait before I read the comics, but when I was talking to my friend who got me into it, explaining why Measy and Till need each other at this point in the story, because of what happened, they seemed super excited talking about the comics, and I was convinced to read them sooner than later. For me, it's like, I don't think they necessarily need each other. Measy's already too far gone as it is, and if she wants to make the effort to come back to the rebellion and, you know, get back to normal, then it's her choice. But I don't know. I don't think Measy and Chill need each other. I think Till's found his own path on his own, if that makes any sense. Besides, he's got his own demons to deal with. He's got Ivan to deal with right now. Also, thank you for the puppy cats! Last one! Sorry. I'm gonna sanitize these. I mean, I was already planning on doing that. See, I do have some desk sanitizer I could use. I'll use that. I say that because they're the only survivors of that hellhole that went through and are struggling to overcome lots of hardships that came from that experience. It seems at this point in the story, Till's a little more stable in comparison, but at the same time feels like he won't feel closure until he reunites with Missy again. Then Missy already stated is like really gone, and she's definitely not tamed her demons yet, which makes the drama more perfect to keep them separated. Sorry to break it up into 2 parts because my message was so long. No, that's fair. There we go. And there we go! We have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Jack's keychains! Woohoo! There we go. So, we've made, let me just put these in the bag. Oh, wait. Sanitized. So, we've made a Jax, a Bubble, a Pomni, Abstracted, and Gangle. Woohoo! The collection is ever growing. Woohoo! There we go. Gonna put my stuff back in the bag for next time. There we go. Gonna turn off my camera. But that was really fun, honestly. I am so glad that I made so much progress with the keychains. Honestly, we're making good time. I think if I have the tradition of like doing 2 sets of keychains per stream, I think, honestly, I should be able to finish them all before the premiere. Just know that I felt smart for predicting the character motivations, or at least Till's motivation. Also, that Jax bracelet looks so great. Definitely the peak of masculine. But I'm glad you like the Jax keychain. And thank you for the yippee. But with that being said, I think I want to sing something if that's okay. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage. But you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for 2. We made the Jax keychain. It's only fair that I sing Daisy Bell. Now, I decided to change up one of the songs for this stream, and I will say, this song, while technically isn't Digital Circus related, it's been used in an AU called the Replacement Code AU. If you know, you know. Also, I'm going to take out my sweater so I don't overheat. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl With yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there, she would merengue and do the cha-cha. And while she tried to be a star, Toei always tended bar across the crowded floor. They worked from 8 till 4. They were young and they had each other. Who could ask for more at the Goba Cabana? The hottest bar north of Havana. At the Goba Cabana. Music and fashion were always the fashion at the Goba. They fell in love. Sammy, do you want to take over? You got it. His name was Rico. He wore a diamond. He was escorted to a chair. He saw Lola dancing there, and when she finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far. Tony'd sail across the bar, across the punches flew, and the chair smashed in two. There was blood and a single gunshot, but just who shot who at the Goba Cabana? The hottest bar north of Havana. At the Goba Cabana. Music and fashion were always the fashion at the Goba. She lost her love. Her name is Lola. She was a showgirl, but that was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. Now it's a disco, but not for Lola. Still in the dress she used to wear, faded feathers in her hair. She sits there so refined and drinks herself half blind. She lost her youth and she lost her Tony. Now she lost her mind at the Goba Cabana. The hottest bar north of Havana. At the Goba Cabana. Music and fashion were always the fashion at the Goba. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love. Alrighty. We've ended most streams with this song lately, but it's a digital circus one. We can't pass it up. And thank you so much for all the cheering, guys. I really appreciate it. Alright, Aurora. Are you ready? You got this! And for those in chat, you guys, as soon as you guys hear the beginning of this song, you guys know what's coming. It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds you when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see the that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this! Absolute bliss! Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk! I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame. Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I'm nowhere close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Alrighty, everyone. With that being said, that's gonna be it for today's stream. But like always, why don't we raid someone? Let's see who's online. Oh, I see you're a first-time chatter. Hello, the W Gamer streamer. My name's Aurelia Maurice. I'm the half-elf bar VTuber from another world. It's nice to meet you. This is a bit awkward to say, but we're actually wrapping up stream. But if you would like to join us for the raid, feel free to do so. Also, if anyone has any recommendations in chat for who we should raid, please let me know.
Intermission time.
Guys, I have choices. Whoa, wait a minute.
Anything but you. Okay.
Oh, I found somebody. So this is someone new that I saw on the homepage. Their name is Sari Channel, and right now they're singing. And that was a pretty good preview, if I do say so myself. So why don't we go say hi? Yes, they're accepting streamers. They're accepting raiders. Alrighty, everyone. As a friendly reminder, when we go to someone else's stream, we're gonna say Misfit Raid. Let's go say hi. Bye.